first of the month already. Yeah, the 10th will be fine. Okay. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye. Hi, honey.
Mom, you have a minute?
Of course. Just let me get the chicken in the oven, okay? Now, what's up?
You told your mom? I can't believe it.
Yeah, I'll never forget that day.
I bet. Did she get hysterical?
No, she did get my dad's attention, though. And then we went to the police station.
Busy place, huh?
Yeah.
A lot of people think that sexual molestation only happens to girls. But what really happens is that boys may be more reluctant to report, especially if the molester is a man. They're afraid that others might think that they're homosexuals.
I'm not. At least, I don't think I am.
I wouldn't worry about it if I were you. This doesn't mean that you or any of the other boys are homosexuals. We've had similar cases. Older boys taking advantage of younger ones, maybe bigger kids using smaller ones. Usually some type of picture taking may be going on. The peer pressure of belonging to a group makes kids even more vulnerable to being sexually abused. This is especially true in initiations that may involve sexual activity. Remember, if kids are doing something you don't like, or you know is wrong, you don't want them for your friends. I appreciate you coming in and reporting what happened. It wasn't easy. We will have to deal with Tony. But as far as the other boys on this list, you have my word that none of them will get into trouble.
So now what happens?
We get a search warrant so we can search the meeting place. But don't you worry. You did the right thing.
So, did you guys get into trouble?
No, the policeman was right. They did find the videotape, so...
What did Tony say?
You know, Doctor, I don't get it. First the policeman, now you? What are you guys blaming me for? You act like it's all my fault.
Tony, let's run this down. You found a bunch of younger boys. You bought their loyalty with money and gifts. You waited until you could have your secret club meetings. You got the club members high on drugs and booze, and then took advantage of them when their defenses were down. And on top of that, you videotaped the whole affair. Whose responsibility is it?
But they wanted it.
Oh, they wanted to be sexually abused.
Yeah, I mean, no, you're putting words in my mouth.
And another thing, Tony. You were counting on the other members of the club to keep it all secret.
So?
So you are the older person. It was you who should have been responsible for them, instead of setting them up for abuse.
It was so easy. They just fell for it.
Exactly. That is the point.
But that doesn't make it my fault.
You are wrong, Tony.
I wish someone like you had told me that when I was 14.
You are wrong. Is that when this all started?
Yeah. It's strange, huh? But there was my coach when I was about 9. I don't know why, but this is the first time I've ever told anyone about him.
No, that's not unusual. Unfortunately, a lot of child molesters were sexually abused as children and start their careers when they reach adolescence.
Some career.
Well, you've come a long way since our first session.
It's still hard for me to accept responsibility for what's happened.
Why is that?
'Cause it means admitting to myself that I have a problem.
Well, Tony, we're here to help with that problem.
Doesn't Bobby understand?